Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Oh, that's a key interception. Vasco da Gama are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. It's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He has found a way through. That'll be a throw-in. Being shifted off it, and has ended up in no man's land. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserved it them when they really needed it.
Good spot, he's seen the run. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Threads one in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he welcomes it in. And the chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Neymar. Just too much on that. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So with shapes to shoot! There it is! Oh,
quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Vasco da Gama have taken the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Vasco da Gama are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Quality ball. Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of
Substitution
good,
in
lively
progress.
movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Torres finds himself offside. Strokes it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Oh, easy pickings there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Aimed beyond the defence. That's a sweet ball, that. And he's quick to get it clear again.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has left him in a heap. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And he's managed to get free. Nicely weighted ball. Hits one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect
3
now?
minutes added time.
Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's...
And that is that. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Fernando Torres claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
In an inappropriate manner will be removed.
Your final
Thank you very
thoughts,
much
Jim?
for your
I think we just saw a team winning
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Lewandowski is firing after that one. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Deco.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Big header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Neymar. And here's Deco. Chance to finish. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear. And the ball's gone astray. That is a great pick out. That's a shade optimistic. And he's only too happy to take that back. Voila! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has fair fizzed. Gets his head to it! No, not the best of headers. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Right, looks a good ball through. There's the hit! And he's managed to get rid. Koundé. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Balde does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And it's played forward, not the most accurate pass. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Neymar. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that was very necessary. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. It's run loose, who's going to get there? That has been knocked clear. Gavi. Messi. That pass isn't the best. Al-Kubasi tries to clear. And here's Lewandowski. Gavi! Oh, it's come loose. That's going to go a long way. Now it's Lewandowski. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Rudiger. Neymar.
The attendance for this
well
match
into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Keeper's ball. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gavi.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Neymar. Can he finish? Oh, it's gone in! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
And the shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! And one more try! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
He could be in here. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And it's Lewandowski. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's really well cleared. Time added on will be 2 minutes. No, that's been intercepted. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Volunteers for each block.
So a
Please
short
report to
respite for the
staff room
players as
immediately.
they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski.
So our
Number
quest to
6,
find the winner continues.
Number 25, who there? Coming
Well,
on
played
the field,
right into his path.
Number 19,
And the shot's on here. And the
Alvarez.
shot! That is terrific from Lewandowski. Late in the day, this could well be it.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Barcelona take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way. Now the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Albert Ferrer gets it away. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Deco. Koundé wins the duel this time. Pedri. Good purposeful running this. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance! And he's heaved it away. That's it for the first period of extra time.
To make sure to put any litter in the bin
90 minutes
provided.
long gone,
Thank you for
15
your
of an extra
cooperation.
30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And the action has already restarted. They have given it everything, it's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Griezmann. It's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. Has a goal! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thriller this one's become. Great position. Tries a shot! The message is simple. Defend this with your lives.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Alvarez. And that's it. Nothing to separate them. It is penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Located by the gates. I'm
The
sure
referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there. So who has it left in them to take a penalty? Mbappe is over the first kick. And he's found the net.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Lewandowski is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that. He just did what he was asked.
And so the captain steps up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Messi is second man up.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
Alvarez is the third man to step forward. And he puts it away.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Neymar will take the third penalty. He has nerves of steel. 3 each. Griezmann is the fourth man to step up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Deco is fourth up. Oh, and the keeper guessed right too.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Barcelona at the point of no return. It's in! Pick that one out!
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Cruyff just needs to keep his nerve here. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So the ball is placed on the spot. Barcelona are looking to save match point. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Balde is the second of the unscheduled takers.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
The margin of error is 0. Dispatched! There will be more of this.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Where does this end? Their 8th penalty taker. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
This is match point. That's won it! They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly, result-wise, this is a game they won.
Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Modric. Lewandowski. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And he's managed to get rid. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Terrific header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can spring out of defence. Looking here to chip it through. He's picked his way through. Cleared without hesitation. And the ball's a good one here. Vinicius Junior! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly, not great precision.
It could chance! It's in! And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lewandowski. Shot at goal! Oh, it's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona have it back and can go again. That's going to go a long way. Lewandowski. And Deco! He scored! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Barcelona take the lead.
Yeah, for me this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're off again. He's gone forward. Oh, he's found some space here. Rudiger spots it and intercepts. He won't be happy with that one. That looks a cracking ball. And here's Rodrigo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Bellingham really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20, Deco. Number 9, Robert Lewandowski. Coming on the field.
Well, that is not the best
number
ball,
6,
and he offers an
Iniesta.
apologetic look.
Number
Clearly is
25,
miffed, having made the
Griezmann.
run and not get picked
Substitution in
out.
progress.
No. Oh, what a mistake!
The attendance for this match was
And it's Messi.
71,898.
And the pass is intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Rudiger cuts out the pass. And he's running through. Oh, it's a nice idea. Bellingham! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And that should get the job done. Oh, well played. Great chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. He rises! Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He has found a way through.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to... And again! Well, that is remarkable.
His radar picked up on that very quickly, and he was first to react.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's intervened well there. Balde steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. That has been cut short. That's played into space. So that's it. It is all over. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and They showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it, as it is about to be towed away.
Well, here comes a crunch game. So much depends on this. Expectation and nerve. It is indeed a heady mix. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, easy pickings there. Has a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Speed of thoughts, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Vasco da Gama have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And he's let fly! Oh no, this does not look good. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to people in this part of the world. Just joining us, we are already on the way. Vasco da Gama with the corner, there first. Up he goes! And he's quick to get it clear again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Pedro Neto. Hernandez. Pedro tries a shot! And one more try! Oh, and another try!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Oh, important interception. And here's the chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. Fernando Torres. Picked out, now the finish! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That's a decent clearance. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that should get the job done. He's going for goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Julie. Now it's Torres. Looks to go up and over. Tries to get it clear. Roberto Carlos. And it's Messi. Quality ball. That has not gone well. Rodri.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Speculative strike. Oh, good-looking ball. Julie. Fernando Torres. Oh, that's a key interception. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Now it's Torres. Cruyff, a player of legendary status. He's picked his way through. There's the shot! Pedri. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 1 minute
That
added
pass
time.
was somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So there was the first half.
It's 5:03 p.m.
really
To
did
hear your
turn up the tempo
notifications,
at the end of
follow
the
the
half, and while
notification
they'll
on
be
your phone to turn
disappointed
on
not to
notification
have broken
access.
through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep...
Looks for the finish! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Messi looks to get on the end of this. And he was quick to react. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And the finish! And he's following up! It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's
To
done
talk to
great
me
there,
or
both
ask me a
reading it
question,
and dealing
long
with it.
press the action button, then let go and start
The
talking.
attendance
He'll
for this
try to
match
keep this
was
alive.
31,649.
Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's played into space. And he's there to get it away.
Substitution in progress.
Pedro Neto, looking for the run. Batistuta, and the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
No way through, so back it comes. Vasco da Gama have the chance to go the other way. He is through here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Brazil have it back and can go again. 70 Torres! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Vasco da Gama have their third corner.
Vasco da Gama showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Rodri. Pedro Neto. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Fernando Torres.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And Cruyff!
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
2 added minutes has been
all over
indicated.
again with the goalkeeper. Done delicately. Cruyff looking to... The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
Today, please have your entry tickets
So all square,
as it's time
we
to
need a
announce
winner,
today's
and
winning
we will be
lottery
back
numbers.
for extra
Substitution.
time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Now it's Batistuta. There's the hit! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
After 3 minutes in extra time is
A 1-0 lead established.
Gabriel Batistuta.
Can he get it through? Pedro Neto. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Kimmich. Juli. And it's Fernando Torres. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Torres. Juli. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foden. Now it's Batistuta. Vasco da Gama can breathe again, just.
Yeah.
Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello attendees, this is
And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And we are already back underway. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Cruyff. He steps in, and that's the end of that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cruyff! Oh, it's gone in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and
He's had a shot!
that's just playing it safe and simple. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
He's got the shot away! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vasco da Gama can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Children's announcement.